forever and ever. I have no idea why it's maintained like that, and I also probably can't tell you if it works. Maybe it works. Maybe it's a great system that nobody wants to change. But just as much as there are same boys' schools, there are same girls' schools. But it's such a minority that it doesn't seem to be a big issue right now here, certainly. I don't know about what the situation is in Russia.
Okay,
no,
we didn't. Probably we had such kind of schools, but it was in Tsar time. It was before a revolution, and then in the USSR we didn't have such type of school, and probably the tiniest percent we have now, but I don't know statistics. It's very few schools with single.
Exactly.
Okay. So.
And you know. Sorry, you know, Alex, we still have an old tradition here, which we haven't, which is something that many parents believe is extremely old-fashioned, and also it's very costly, and that is the school uniform. We actually, every school in our country still has a specific school uniform with the blazer, the hat, the badge on the collar, on the blazer and everything.
Great.
And this costs parents a lot of money every year in their budget.
Okay.
And it's something that the educational system needs to look at, because that really, for me, as far as I'm concerned, is a terribly old-fashioned thing that could be done away with. I really don't see the need to wear traditional school uniforms in this day and age. It's very strange. And a waste of money, I think.
Okay. Again, some funny questions. I would like to quote Mark Twain, a great American writer, Mark Twain's words. I would like to quote, he said, "Never let school interfere with your education." Okay. And not only that writer said that. I can continue. Tolstoy, our writer, said something like that. Modern writers, Murakami, for example, Japanese writer, he says the same story. If you want some examples, probably, I don't know, biography of Mark Twain, probably he was educated by himself, or I don't know. Tolstoy, he was expelled from university. Elon Musk, your hero, your South African hero, he left university probably at the second year. And the chain is unlimited. Probably Bill Gates and other.
I think Steve Jobs.
The same story. But looking at this point from the other angle, you can say, perhaps it's an exception. Perhaps it's an exception because they are geniuses or something like that. They are very talented, but maybe there is a seed of truth in it. What do you think? We have a lot of subject, we have a lot of story to tell our kids, but our education system is overloaded, and we don't give them really chance to express themselves. I would like to hear your opinion.
Absolutely, I fully agree with you. There isn't that amount of time. We don't have the there isn't that kind of the volume, the sheer volume of self-education as well. You know, your life shouldn't, your education really shouldn't end as soon as you step out of your high school or your college or your senior school. Every day is a learning ability. Every day we learn something new. We're in a 21st century where everything is available to us. So it shouldn't be predicted and dictated to by educational institutions.
Nice.
We should wake up every morning and there will always be something for us to learn about, to be hungry to grasp. You know, I never thought I'd teach online. A year ago, I was sitting in an office.
Okay.
I was a sales manager and for a multinational company.
Okay.
But I didn't think, I just thought, no, I want to do something else. So I had never taught online before. if you asked me a year ago,
Okay.
Christmas time, what would I be doing?
Good.
So it's been a fascinating journey for me as well.
Good.
And I mean, it can be for anyone from 70 to 17.
Okay.
It all depends on the individual. So no, it never stops. I don't think it ever stops.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be influenced either
Okay.
by the school only, like Mr. Twain said, or
Wonderful.
something like that.
Wonderful. And you said never stops, and probably we talked a lot, and it's endless talking. I have million of questions to you, but probably
Sure.
at my last point, at my last statement, will be completely agreed. I would say that the idea of lifelong education is great, because you educate yourself, me.
Exactly.
We are on a journey of lifelong education, and we will continue with you.
Absolutely.
Go that way for a longer time.
You know, Alex, I saw a lovely quote the other day on one of the teacher forums online or something
Good,
like that.
good.
And it said, as the student learns, so does the teacher.
Oh yeah.
And that is actually a lovely quote. I can't remember who said it.
Okay.
But it's very appropriate. Because it's not just the teacher that's teaching,
Okay.
and it's the teacher that's learning as
Okay.
well from the student and everywhere else. Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely a great time we spent together during this interview.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you so much for your time, your absolutely great answers, and hope to see, I have a slightest hope to see you again. Okay, so all the
Absolutely.
best.
It will be wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Alex.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank
Bye-bye.
you for the time.
Bye-bye.
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 See you.
See you.
Okay.